Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to speak about something that will determine the quality of your life more than your education, more than your circumstances, and even more than your talent. That something is your attitude. Your attitude is like a paintbrush. It colors every experience of your life. Two people can face the same storm. One says, "This is the end of me," while the other says, "This is the beginning of something new." The storm doesn't decide the future. Their attitude does. Let me share a story. Many years ago, two shoe salesmen were sent to Africa to explore business opportunities. The first man wrote back, "Hopeless market. Nobody wears shoes here." The second man sent a message with excitement, "Fantastic market. Nobody wears shoes here yet." Same situation, two different perspectives. That's the power of attitude. So today, let's go on a journey of understanding why attitude matters, how it affects every area of life, and most importantly, how you can build a winning attitude that will carry you through challenges, successes, and everything in between. Part 1. Why attitude matters. Attitude is more powerful than skill. You can be highly educated, but if your attitude is negative, people won't want to work with you. You can be extremely talented, but if your attitude is careless, opportunities will slip through your fingers. Think about Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. He failed over 1,000 times before creating a working bulb. A reporter asked him, "Mr. Edison, how does it feel to fail 1,000 times?" Edison replied, "I did not fail 1,000 times. I discovered 1,000 ways that did not work." That's attitude. You see, success is not in what happens to you. It's in how you choose to see it. Attitude transforms obstacles into opportunities. It turns setbacks into lessons, and it turns failures into stepping stones. Now, let's make this practical. Every morning, you wake up with a choice. Will you start the day complaining, or will you start it with gratitude? Will you focus on what's missing, or will you focus on what's possible? That daily choice creates the direction of your life. Part 2. Attitude shapes relationships. 3 Min. Your attitude doesn't just affect you. It affects everyone around you. A positive attitude attracts people. A negative attitude pushes them away. Have you ever worked with someone who complains all day? You start the day feeling fine, but after 1 hour with them, you feel drained. On the other hand, one person with a smile, with energy, with optimism, can lift the entire room. Here's a simple practice. When you meet people, smile. Greet them with warmth. Carry energy in your words. Because people don't always remember your exact words, but they always remember how you made them feel, and how you make them feel is determined by your attitude. Part 3. Attitude in tough times. It's easy to have a good attitude when life is smooth. The real test of attitude comes when life hits you hard. Let me tell you about Viktor Frankl, a man who survived the concentration camps during World War II. Surrounded by suffering and loss, he discovered something powerful. He said, "They can take away my possessions, they can take away my freedom, but they cannot take away my ability to choose my attitude in any given moment." That is powerful. Problems are guaranteed in life. But your attitude decides whether you break under them or bounce back stronger. Here's a question you must ask yourself in difficult times. What can I control in this situation? That question changes your mindset from victim to victor. Because when you focus on what you can control, you regain power. Part 4. Daily habits to build a strong attitude. Attitude is not built in a single moment. It is shaped daily by habits. Let's talk about some simple, practical habits you can use to strengthen your attitude. 1. Start your day with gratitude. Before touching your phone, list 3 things you're thankful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from problems to possibilities. 2. Replace negative words. Instead of "I have to," say "I get to." Instead of "this is hard," say "this is a chance to grow." 3. Surround yourself with positive voices. Read uplifting books. Listen to motivational talks. Spend time with people who inspire you, not those who drain you. 4. Limit negativity. Reduce your time on toxic news, social media, arguments, and gossip. These things poison your attitude. 5. Reflect daily. At night, ask yourself, what did I learn today? Did I keep my attitude strong? Reflection is the gym of the mind. These small habits compound. Just like brushing your teeth keeps your mouth clean, practicing these keeps your attitude healthy. Part 5. How attitude impacts success. Now let's connect attitude with success. Opportunities rarely respond to negativity. They open up to courage, persistence, and optimism. Companies hire for attitude and train for skill. Why? Because skills can be taught, but attitude is carried everywhere you go. Consider Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC. He was rejected over 1,000 times when he tried to sell his fried chicken recipe. Most people would have given up after 10 rejections. His recipe didn't change, but his attitude did. He said, "One more try." And that attitude built a global empire. You see, success is not about avoiding rejection. It's about having the attitude to rise after every no. Closing call to action. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring this home. Your attitude is the paintbrush of your life. It colors how you see the world, how the world sees you, and how far you will go. Every day, you are writing a story with your attitude. Will it be a story of excuses, complaints, and negativity, or will it be a story of courage, gratitude, and resilience? Tomorrow morning, before you step out, ask yourself, what kind of attitude am I carrying into the world today? Because that decision will shape your day, your relationships, and your future. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. And that, my friends, is the power of attitude. So I challenge you, starting today, work on your attitude every single day. Feed it, protect it, strengthen it. Because when your attitude rises, your life rises with it. So, my friends, let me leave you with this thought. Your future is not written by your circumstances. It is written by your attitude. You cannot always control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. And that response will decide whether you rise or fall, whether you grow or stay stuck. Every day, life hands you a paintbrush. With your attitude, you can paint despair or you can paint hope. You can paint weakness or you can paint strength. The choice is yours. So from today, when you wake up, don't just ask, what do I have to do? Ask instead, what attitude will I bring? Because that single decision will transform your relationships, your career, your health, and your entire life. Remember this, talent can open a door, but only attitude will keep it open. So go out, live with courage, with gratitude, and with a winning attitude, and watch how life itself